Oh, how you guys doing? Welcome to Anonymous Liberty Media, folks. Man, holy crap. Felicity Huffman and Lori Laughlin busted. Busted. Over a college bribery scam. Holy fucking jumping shit balls. Well, it looks like celebrities are getting in some deep shit. Um, when our children graduate high school and go on to college, there are ways of doing it. Scholarship, pay your way through college, work your way while in college, having a job while at college, and also being on a program. But these our parents would pay for your college, but it looks like Hollywood celebrities from Lord Laughlin of Full House, Felicity Huffman. I mean, this is just fucking nuts here. Um, I was watching Monday Matt here. Um, he'll get down. He'll bring everything here.
So I'm sure by now you've heard this story going around about Felicity Huffman, Lori Laughlin, and a whole amount of other people, like up to 50 people that were indicted today in this
50.
college admissions bribery case. Right. The news broke this morning. I guess seeing headlines popping up on my phone. Lori Laughlin arrested. I'm all like, Lori Laughlin? What did she do? Pull a Jussie Smollett? I mean, what the hell? What did Lori Laughlin do? Felicity Huffman, what did she do? Besides star in really terrible ABC dramedies. But then we find out about this whole college admissions bribery case, and the whole story itself is pretty damn wild. It's pretty damn wild here. But TMZ gives us a nice, good, solid rundown. Saying Felicity Huffman and Lori Laughlin have been charged with 48 others in a massive bribery scam involving some of the most elite colleges in the country. Now, I just want to point out here, this is going to be a movie. I don't know when, I don't know by who, I don't know if it's going to be Lifetime, I don't know if it's going to be, HBO or Netflix is going to buy the rights to it and they're going to tell the story, but someone is going to make this a movie because you almost have to at this point. You almost have to make a story like this like a movie. Now, court records show that the actresses and others allegedly paid hefty bribes, as much as $6 million, to get their kids in the various schools, including Yale, Stanford, Georgetown, and University of Southern.
$6 million. Fuck.
California. Now, I wanted to attend USC when I was graduating high school. I wanted to go to USC, wanted to get into the film program, could not afford the money. It would have run me around $150,000 for the full 4 years. I don't have that kind of money. I didn't have that money then. I sure as hell don't have that money now. So, you know what? I did what any other suburbanite young male would do. Went to community college. That's right. Went to community college. Didn't my parents working out 6K or 6K, 6 million to get into to an Ivy League college. Now the charges include conspiracy to commit mail fraud and honest services mail fraud. We've learned, this will be TMZ, that Felicity has been arrested and is presently in custody. We're told she'll be released on a bond, which essentially is a promise to appear in court. Yeah, I don't think Felicity Huffman's going to run. I don't think you got to worry about any of these people actually running. It's not like they don't have recognizable faces in their own right. If Lori Laughlin was to run, the final season of Fuller House on Netflix would just be utterly destroyed. Not really, but people would know. people would know. Now, the alleged scam was reportedly unearthed after authorities found a California businessman who ran an operation helping students get into the college of their choice. Authorities say that the parents would pay the man a predetermined amount, which he would then funnel to an SAT or an ACT administrator or a college athletic coach. That's brilliant. I mean, look the morality aside, because this was definitely an immoral act, but just in essence, it was brilliant to go and pay some dude who runs a nonprofit to go and funnel money to an SAT taker or an ACT administrator or a college athletic coach. And in the case of Lori Loughlin, that's how her daughter got into USC by making the claim that she was an athlete, of which Lori Loughlin's daughter is not an athlete. Now, the feds say the money all went to a college coach, and the coach would arrange a fake profile that listed the student as an athlete. If that money went to an exam administrator, the administrator would either hire a proctor or take the SAT, ACT, or correct the student's answers. Now, when I was a teenager, the SATs, that was a big thing. You heard that like back in the day, right? All the TV shows, kids growing up, like, did you take your SAT? Did you know what you got on your SAT? If you don't get a good grade on your SAT, you're never going to go to college. You're never going to go get a real good job. You're going to be a fat, lazy bum who just works at goddamn 7-Eleven. Right? There's a lot of pressure for kids to take the SATs.
Oh, fuck yeah,
when
dude.
I was graduating in the year 2000, there was never pressure. No one ever came to me and they're like, you take your SAT? Because I never took my SAT. Just, again, why I went to community college. But I mean, again, it's like an aptitude test, right? It's just meant to get you to.
Even if you want to go to college, it's your choice. I mean, but this here, the college bribery scam here, like fucking A, dude. I mean, it wouldn't give a rat's ass if your parents were celebrities and shit. It should not fucking matter if your parents are celebrities or somebody working in the private sector or in the construction business, a lawyer, pediatrician, veterinarian, or working in, I mean, whatever job it is. Thing is, there's been scandals like this over the years, but it's rarely even heard of. Most kids would bust their ass to get a scholarship. There's kids that's never missed a day at school in their life. They went to school every single day, from kindergarten to high school till 12th grade. Never missed a day in 13 years. Perfect attendance for years. Then goes to college, get a scholarship, go to college, get a full ride, and someone do it on a football scholarship, on a sports scholarship, football, baseball, softball, whatever. But when you get celebrities who are, celebrities make a lot of money because they're in movies and TV. They do commercials. They do radio appearances and shit. They do online crap, and they make some pretty good money. But just because you got money don't mean that your kid's gonna get a free ride because of your fucking ass. Well, here I'll donate $500,000 to the whatever program it is, and in exchange you let my daughter in, you let my child in for free. And all that, I'll give you $100,000 to look the other way while my kid gets a free 4-year stint, whatever that is. So, just looking at this, I'm like, man, there are parents whose kids bust their ass just to get to college. I mean, I'm like, fucking A, holy shit. I mean, celebrities or not, parents should just look. If your kid don't want to go to college, they ain't gonna go. But if you're a celebrity that pulls this fucking shit, or if you're a parent that pulls this shit, you can do some serious fucking time in jail or a couple of years in prison for this shit, you know. Um, it's a point where you have to really think. I mean, fucking A, man, holy shit.
The next level to get you into the better schools and shit. And celebrities' kids, for the most part, ain't that smart. All right, like I once went to a party and had drinks with Meatloaf. Yeah, the artist Meatloaf, his daughter, very nice young lady. Her job at the time was posting on her company's Facebook feed for $10 an hour. This is in 2011 in Los Angeles. So, you know, not saying she's not a bright person, just saying that just because you're a celebrity kid doesn't mean that everything is going to work out for you in the end. Although I don't think Meatloaf would have paid the money to get his daughter into a nice Ivy League school. Now, Laughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, the founder of the Massimo wow, the founder of Massimo Clothing. I thought Target owned that outright, but whatever. Allegedly paid 500 grand to have their two daughters designated as recruits for the crew team at USC, despite the fact they did not actually participate in crew. However, the feds say that Massimo sent action photos of their daughters on rowing machines. So what it was is they went to this guy. They went to this guy and they got him to create this false identity, this false athletic identity, and used it as a way to get in to USC. It's smart. It's so damn smart. But but it goes on. Now Massimo, who was charged, took a cheap shot at one university. According to the indictment, he wrote an email that he wanted to make sure we have a roadmap for success as it relates to our daughter and getting her into a school other than ASU. Well, obviously, Arizona State University, by the way, I think is the number one party school in the country. It is. It's the number one party school in the country for a long time at least. And this is where the girl you see on the screen here. This is where they wanted her to go. They wanted she wanted to go to ASU. They didn't want to, but this is their daughter. This is their daughter right here. You can kind of see she looks a little bit like Lori Loughlin, and she's rocking. Her name's Olivia Jade, and she's rocking 1.9 million subscribers on YouTube. 1.9 million subscribers on YouTube. The amount of money you're going to make with 1.9 million, you could pay for yourself to get into fucking OSU or to USC. So just yeah.
Yeah.
Now
it's
Laughlin's daughter cost
it. I mean, some celebrity kids are not very bright. Case in point, Kim Kardashian, not very bright, but she's a multi-millionaire. I mean, you gotta think that the sex tape she did with KJ, kicking in the ass. Holy crap! Can Kim Kardashian take it? Put her foot behind her ears and kind of hit herself in the back of the head. But celebrity kids are not very bright. Very few are kind of not too bad, but a few are not very bright at all. Period. Really, not very bright. Um, it's at a area where you think, okay, well, um, when you think, yeah, there are good colleges out there. You can do a state college, Berkeley, USC, UCLA, UC, Cal State Fullerton, UC Santa Barbara, UC Santa Cruz, UC Santa Clara, UC SF, um, Fresno State. These are state schools. Community college, you go 2 years and go to uh, you go 2 years at a community college, then transfer to a university, and which is not too bad because I went to community college, and it was like going to a regular college, man. But a community college is cheaper. You could go 2 years. Um, you could also go. You could also go 4 years. You could also go 4 years at a community college. 4 years. You know, if you wanted to, but I mean, it's not easy going to a good college. It ain't easy. You got to pass a certain qual- uh, a qualification thing and whatnot. Yada yada. Holy crap! What the fuck? Um, but there is it is insane.
Some flack last year when she posted a video about starting college. She says, "I really don't care about school," and explained that she was excited about partying and game days mostly, which angered viewers who commented calling her spoiled and privileged. She later apologized for her super ignorant, stupid comments. If you watch the clip here, which we will, uh, you can tell she doesn't really give a crap about any of that stuff. Not not at all.
Country, and that's her work. So I don't know how much of school I'm going to attend, but I'm going to go in and talk to my deans and everyone and hope that I can try and balance it all. But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know. Are you in a relationship right now? And
Yeah, I don't really care about school. Like, as you guys like all know, right? Like, it's totally cool. I'm just gonna go to game days and parties, and I don't care about school. My parents paid a lot of money for me to go to the school, but I don't care. Yeah, spoiled entitled. That kind of comes up, right? That comes in. It comes to mind. You think it does. It comes to mind. Now Huffman here, because this is not as crazy in my opinion, but still what happened with Felicity Huffman, because her husband William H Macy is a much bigger name than she is. You know, he's on Showtime's Shameless, very popular show. I think currently in like its seventh or eighth season. Now, her and her husband allegedly made charitable contribution of $15,000 to participate in the college entrance exam cheating scheme on behalf of their eldest daughter. The indictment says the daughter was given twice the amount of time to take the SAT as other students, and paid the proctor, and the paid proctor agreed to secretly correct her answers afterward. The indictment says she received a 1420 on her SATs, an improvement of approximately 400 points over her PSAT. So her practice test was 400 points less.
15,000. 15,000. Um, fuck. Lori Loughlin and her husband paid $500,000 to get their daughters into a good college. Bribed. And then Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy 15,000 to bribe some dumb shit to let them their kid cheat and get a 1540. That's the these kids ain't bright. You know, like you heard the daughter of Lord Loughlin. She didn't care about school. Supposed to go to the parties and the game day, call it the game day thing. And this is where this is this is where we're at, folks. Your future generation. I mean, it's just that. Um, my son went to college at uh, uh, in Lemoore, and he made friends, loved it. But he had a teacher that was a real dick, a real dick and shit. So, it's this what I'm talking about. Celebrities, it they think they're above everybody, okay? Because you make movies, you make you start a program on HBO or Showtime, and you're and you think you're above everybody because I'm in Hollywood, big fucking deal. I mean, people that have gone to college, there's some that dealing with still dealing with debt, paying off their financial shit, and and it's just that there's some that are still trying to find ways into college, work their ass off, save some money, put that aside so they can pay their um pay the entrance fee, pay the I mean just do what they can the right way. But celebrities here arrested in college bribery scam. How fucked up is that shit? That is really fucked up. It is fucked up because you have kids that graduate college and going and trying to bust their ass passing the SATs to get into a good college. Um, their scores are high enough. For example, Dave Hogg, that douche, he had like a 12. Was it a 12 for 1240, and he was about 300 400 points off from going to either a school at UCLA, USC, or something or something like that. But he went to a school in Boston or something like some place back east, wherever. But there's some schools where to enter you have to have like a above 1,300 points, and there's some schools that'll take you if you're right at 1240 or 1320, whatever score it is, but just in enough range where you can go to that college. And but this shit, I'll tell you what, man, it is just, you know, it's insane. It is insane that, if your kid don't care about college but going to game days and partying and shit, they don't give a shit. If you don't give a shit, they're not going to give a shit. Um, but this year it's fucking stupid, really stupid because celebrity or not, you make your kid bust their ass to get to good school, or have them go to a 2 year community college, then transfer to from there to another school.
Than what she got in her actual SAT because they paid this dude, a lot of money, over 5 figures to do it. Now, Macy was not indicted, but according to the docs, the FBI recorded phone calls in which Laughlin and Huffman talked about the scheme with a witness who was cooperating with authorities. And the federal indictment out of Boston has a twist. It says most of the kids admitted into the schools had no idea their parents greased the wheels to get them in. No, these kids did. These kids did. The Laughlin children. They
know big time.
So what you have here is a situation where rich parents are getting their children into to higher education by greasing the wheels. And here's the thing. I don't really feel like it's that big of a deal. They live in a totally different world than the rest of us anyway, right? Like, they live in a total...
What? So, mundane nuts. It's okay. You see it as not a problem? Motherfucker, you got students that are leaving high school, wanting to go to college, and they have to bust their ass. Their parents pay their way, but not like these celebrity parents do. They don't grease wheels like that. Whether you're a celebrity or not, make your kids. I mean, no problem with paying for their tuition, but bribing somebody, that is a fucking federal crime. Bribing a college is like bribing a fucking politician. It's fucking federal bullshit, man. You could use some time for that crap. Just because you're a celebrity and you're high society, don't make it right. Yeah, people that are lawyers and doctors and pediatricians and financiers and that busted their ass through college. Yeah, some whose parents were kind of paid. Hold on. Hello? Hello? I'm okay, but you call me at a bad time. Private number. Wow. Maybe I should tell them that I'm jacking off. That's why they kind of call me at a bad time. I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, some parents grease the wheels by bribing somebody, but they didn't get trouble like these fuckers did here. Mundane Matt, you fucking dick. You don't see a problem with this? I do. Because just because you're a celebrity and you could bribe somebody to get your kid in, that's a crime. Bribery is a crime. It's like if you're bribing a politician or somebody up in power here. But this is a college here. You have people that are lawyers, doctors, pediatricians, and up in whole society, they went to college. Some that did take the SATs and did pass. And some did work through college. Some got a free ride. Some got a scholarship. But their parents never greased the wheels. like that. I just think it's pretty stupid here.
Totally different world than the goddamn rest of us. And they never play by the same rules. And I think almost any parent out there that wanted their kid to get a one-up in education would probably find a way to do something like this anyway. No, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that it was right that they did. I just don't view this as like a big mother of God moment. I just don't. There are far greater scams in this world that have been pulled up.
It is a big deal to a lot of people, dumbass. Okay? Whether you're a celebrity or not, you're still in this fucking world. Hollywood is just a make-believe. It's Little La La Land. But here, this is real fucking life, motherfucker. Yeah, there's scams that are bigger than this, but the thing is, it's still a scam. You can still do some time for this shit, you know. It's just really not that bright they are. You know, I just find it very stupid that they pull this shit, they do this fucking crap, man. I'll tell you what. I would rather have my kid bust his ass any day to get to a good school. And I mean, just it's insane. You know, it's really insane that, you know, shit like this happens. I don't know, but I find it very insulting because you have people that are busting their ass, trying to bust their ass. It's insane, man. You know, it is a insane shit. Um, I just feel that our kids these days that are busting their ass, that are wanting to go to a good college and get a degree in something and have a good job, have a good career. Celebrities are worse. I mean, besides celebrities, people like that are just the worst because they think that they're above everybody and they're in a different world than everybody else is. Look, tell you what, it is just insane, very insane. Yeah, people working hard, busting their ass. Period. All right, guys. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget. Please don't forget to hit the bell for notification. And if you forget the transmission, you are the resistance. I am Grandmaster Evan. I'm the founder of the Anonymous Liberty Media. Knowledge is free. And if you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. Revan out.